What's that from? It's from a movie.
Don't know.
Don't ask her at all.
I'm not
Movie
good
quotes
at trivia
or song titles. Don't do it. Hey guys, Brandon and Vanessa Leon here. We are excited to break it up this week. We come to you live every single Wednesday, and yeah, we're your local, real estate consultants. We're here to help, but we also want to talk about fun things to do. So we switched it up. We're kind of almost done creating our Sacramento guide, the ultimate guide to moving, living in Sacramento, which is super excited. Which we're super excited about. And so one of the sections we added, because as you know, we've done Rockland, we've done Roseville, we're doing Sacramento, is the attractions and activities. That sounds cool, like attractions and activities.
It sounds fun. That's what it is.
What's your favorite attraction?
You.
Okay. Yeah, you get paid to say that.
I don't though.
I'd pay you.
That'd be great if I did.
Housing. And children. That's what I pay you with. Anyways, we like to have fun here. Just a husband and wife working together, loving working together.
Love it.
And having fun. So we make a goal here to just kind of it be a conversation between the two of us having fun with it. And so we're gonna kind of let you in on what we've been working on. So attractions in Sacramento, California. So the caveat to that is we're talking about like greater Sacramento, right? This particular guide is basically for anything at Sacramento and West Sac, but these attractions are just in Sacramento. I've been to most of these. We got some good stories, I think.
Well,
so let's start. Starting the list. Number 1, Old Sacramento Riverfront. So
Old Sacramento.
Yeah, when you think cobblestone streets, like the streets of San Diego, I think the riverfront's nice. It's got a vibe to it. It's really cool. You can check it out. You have kind of that downtown Sacramento area. I grew up going there. Actually, in Old Town Sacramento, my first job in a restaurant was at a Mexican restaurant. Fun fact for you, the kitchen was down like 50 stairs. So I would have to carry these trays up. I had to go down to the kitchen and then carry the trays up full of like 8 plates. And plates at Mexican restaurants are super heavy. And I did drop a whole tray one time all the way down the stairs.
Oh.
Fun fact for you. But yeah, check out Old Sacramento Riverfront. A lot to do there.
Here's a tip for all you ladies out there, or men who wear stilettos. Don't wear them at Old Sac because they're all around the stores. It's all wooden planked walkways, and you will get stuck.
Yeah, don't do it.
Experience shows.
But also,
you will get stuck.
Also, if you're a man or a woman and you want crabs, then go to Joe's Crab Shack.
Okay.
That's kind of the joke. Like they make you get up and say like, I got crabs.
Yes.
You remember that? No. All right. There's also a good comedy place down there, which is pretty cool if you like comedy. All right. Moving on. Number 2.
The Train Museum. All aboard.
No? All aboard.
Choo choo.
Yeah.
I actually just went there with my son because a lot of schools in the area go there for field trips. It's a really cool museum talking about just the train system and how it came from the East Coast to the West Coast, the process of that. They have huge life-size trains there that the kids get to explore, and you get to walk through like this dining car. So you get to see and kind of feel like the different types. Fun fact of this is that they have it all laid out where you can see each train, what do you call it, like railway company. Each company had their own set of china or like dishware, and it's all very beautiful, but they lay it out so you can see the differences, and you could tell like the high end versus like the middle class, lower class train systems just by their dinnerware alone. So it was really cool to see for the kids to like walk through there.
Yeah, I remember Nehemiah said he had a good time.
Yeah.
I too went to the train museum
I did too.
when I was a young chap.
Yes, a young old chap. Yeah.
Here come the accents. They're coming.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
worry.
so we can't help it.
Number 3, underground tours. So this is one thing I haven't seen yet.
Me
but
neither.
It's getting some hype around it. But the underground tours in Sac, look it up. You can go check it out. It shows you you can get like an underground tour actually.
Yeah. So
that you can-
apparently Sacramento used to be
Yeah.
lower, but got flooded,
Mhm.
and so they had to rebuild the city, and they rebuilt it above the old one.
I'm thinking like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There's got to be turtles down there.
You know, like New York or the old,
Mutants down
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, where they
there.
have
As
the
long as there's
secret
not
layer.
a shredder. That is a shredder?
Yeah, it is Shredder. Yeah, good job. I've always wanted a secret layer. All right, moving on to number 4, Crocker Art Museum. So I did go to, did you ever been there?
I have
We've
not.
never been there before. I went there when I was younger. If you're into art, then you got to check out the Crocker Art Museum. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's been a long time since I've been there, but that's, you got European paintings, you got Mediterranean. There's so much there. So
I'd say even architecture, like if you like that, because it's the first part of the museum is this beautiful, like 3-story Victorian mansion. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So go check that out. Number 5.
California State Fair.
Oh, I was trying to do it at the same time. California State Fair. It comes around every year in the summertime. Man, like music, things to do, things to give you a heart attack. Like, I don't know. I don't know about you, but funnel cake should be in its own classification of food. Like it should have its own food group. Yeah. I know they do everything deep fried now, like deep fried Snickers and all that, but funnel cake has a place in my heart. Like I remember going to the fair when I was young and the funnel cake was where it was at.
I just wanted cotton candy.
Oh, cotton candy's so gross.
What?
Oh, if I want to eat spider webs, then I'll just go into my garage. Like
They're
cotton
not
candy.
Spider webs.
Yeah, it's basically what
They're
it is.
Magical balls of
But
fluff.
The California State Fair comes around for several months during the summertime, and you have music events. They have they bring in animals, tons of fun rides. And there's kind of a theme. There's a lot of themed nights they have there. So the California State Fair is super fun. If you haven't been, I mean, get ready for, you got the heat and the crazy parking and all that, but
very hot.
A lot of fun stuff to do there. Number 6, sporting events. One of my personal favorites. My dad, fun fact, actually helped build the River Cats Stadium, one of Sacramento's AAA teams for baseball.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did the plumbing underground. So anyways, Sacramento has some great underground. Yeah. Sacramento has some great sporting teams. We got the Sacramento Kings, who just lost in Game 7 of the first round versus the Golden State Warriors. But man, they crushed it this year. It's been a long time since the old school, Chris Webber, Jason Williams, Doug Christie, Peja Stojakovic.
Oh, wow. That is throwing it back.
Oh man, yeah,
that was a great team.
That was a good team, man. I can't believe Mike Bibby taking it back. That's right. True. Oh, you had a thing for Mike Bibby, didn't you?
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Moving on.
Really
So,
well.
so they also have a soccer team. Yeah. Sacramento Republic also. So there's a lot of sporting events to go to. And so, a lot of that is in actual Sacramento. So, and the games are pretty affordable, which is cool. Mm-hmm. Sacramento has their new stadium. It's not really arena. Wow. Golden State Arena, Light the Beam. So for those of you who don't know, when Sacramento Kings win a game, they light the beam and you can see the beam.
It's like the Batman signal.
It is. It pretty much is.
But it's a purple beam.
I thought they were calling me, but it's just for the Kings.
I'm Batman.
Okay. Moving on. Number 8.
The Sacramento Zoo.
Oh, it's number 7. Sorry. Number 7, Sacramento Zoo.
Yes.
We took our kids here last summer to the Sacramento Zoo. Yeah. And what do you think? What were their favorites?
It always ends up being the flamingos.
Yeah,
every time.
They love the flamingos. I remember our younger ones did love the flamingos.
Yeah.
And, they of course wanted to see the lion. The giraffes were actually a big surprise. They were couldn't believe how tall they really were. Yeah, reptiles are fun. House. But one of the cool things, I mean, this is a great, couple hours with the kids. There's a lot of cool things to see. But one thing that they added recently was kind of a dinosaur What? Megazord? Dinosaur exhibit. And the exhibit it has like mechanical moving
that
dinosaurs.
Might be seasonal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It could be seasonal, but
that was really cool.
Yeah, the kids love that. That was one of the highlights. We were taking pictures. They were trying to get up close and stuff like that.
Like, look, a Stegosaurus.
And we have a 10, 7, 4, and 2-year-old. I know we look good for our age. Four children. Yeah. So each of them enjoyed their own. Yeah, that was cool. So check out the Sacramento Zoo. And right by the Sacramento Zoo, speaking of that, number 8,
Fairy Tale Town. I like it. Maybe because I'm the only female in my house, but I love Fairy Tale Town because it's right across the street from the zoo. It's pretty inexpensive to go, and it's like bringing back all the nursery rhymes of your childhood. So you're walking in, and the very first thing you see is like Humpty Dumpty on top of the big, like, what do you call that? Like sign or entrance wall.
Yeah. And then he had a great fall.
No, he did not. He's still whole in this statue that they did. But they have like, what is it called? Mother Hubbard's boot. I don't know. But they have a lot of different really cool things.
It's perfect for kids under like 9.
Yeah. They have like a little maze that they can go through. A lot of basically like a fairy tale themed park.
Yeah.
Because they anyway, it's really fun. It's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
A pirate ship.
Yeah, take your kids there. There's lots of walkable parks close by too, which is cool. So number 9, golf. So there are like 50 golf courses in the Sacramento area. There's too many to list. So if you're a golfer, there's going to be lots of options for you. There's also a lot of different tournaments, local tournaments and benefits that they have. So you could pretty much golf anywhere from the 9-hole courses to the full 18. If you head up the hill a little bit, you can get some mountain courses, in Auburn and the mountains, which is nice. So if you're a golfer, Sacramento's got you covered. Number 10.
Oh, Discovery Park in Paradise Beach.
Yeah, I want to say I went there when I was younger, but you've been there before, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a beach on the Sacramento River. It's somewhere where a lot of boats go and they like anchor down, and it can be fun, family friendly, or it can be a little wild. So it depends on the weekend. Yeah.
Don't go on the weekend.
Maybe midweek.
Yeah,
I don't know. But it was, as a kid, I didn't think anything of it. We would just jump out and we'd swim and we'd be having the time of our lives. So.
Yeah, so it could be a cool place to check out during the summer.
Fun place on the river.
All right, so we did 10, but we have 5 bonuses for you. We actually have 15. We're going to cover them really quick. Yes. Hey, I'm curious, what's your favorite place in Sacramento? Like, what's your favorite attraction, thing to do? Not to be confused with restaurants, because we also have that top 10 restaurants coming to a theater near you. But what's your favorite thing in Sacramento? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend that may be coming to the area to visit and wants to see what's going on in the area. Number 11.
Rooftop bars.
We're getting better at that.
Yeah.
Rooftop bars. There are some good rooftop bars in Sacramento, mostly downtown, of course. But I mean, there are bars where you can have a view of the Capitol, beautiful at night, craft cocktails. I mean, that's one thing I think Sacramento, they call it the farm to fork capital. But I'm telling you right now, like, there are so many restaurants and so many solid bars in the downtown area, and the rooftop bars are just that cherry on top. Number 12.
Sutter's Fort.
Sutter's Fort.
I like getting all the historical ones because I love history. So Sutter's Fort is the story behind the Donner Party and basically how the pioneers went over the crazy Tahoe, Nevada, and what's it called? Sierra Nevada mountains.
The Gold Rush.
No, not there yet.
No?
But no, this is like pioneering to get here.
To get here.
So they had to go over the Sierra Nevadas and they couldn't go by wagon because it's too rocky and crazy. So all of those pretty much broke down. So it's kind of the where they ended up landing was in Sacramento, and they created a fort, that was like where they lived. And so it still is there. And so they've done an excellent job of preserving it. So you can go there, and sometimes they have times where you can show up and they will give you the full-on outfits where you can churn butter and do all the things that would have been done back then. So it's really
Actually,
cool.
they have overnight events too, where you can take the kids and they stay there. You stay there for like a full overnight.
I would love to do that.
That's crazy. I don't think, unfortunately, we have 4 boys, so I would have to do it. I'm good. You can do it? All right, she can do it.
This guy.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it was okay to be, like boys, girls. Moving on. All right, number 13, Memorial Auditorium. Man, that place has been around for a while in the heart of Sacramento. And I mean, any major band you could think of has been there. They have a lot of different artists that go there, but every weekend, I mean, there's hitters, there's headliners, everything you could think of. So that's a great place to go. The sound is absolutely amazing. I did go there one time to see someone, and I can't remember. It wasn't. I don't want to date myself. I'm not going to say, but it was a while ago, and I need to go again.
A long time ago.
I typically, when I go see music, I go to like an outdoor event. So there are some outdoor, local stuff that we have at like CalExpo, which is where the California State Fair is, or the amphitheater out by Hard Rock in like Olivehurst. I don't even know where it's like in between Marysville, Wheatland. Yeah, it's like in there. Yeah. Anyways,
it's neither here nor there.
The Memorial Auditorium, when it was bad.
Is it bad bit?
Memorial Auditorium is a great place to check out. I can't talk. I'm done.
Fun fact, it opened in 1927.
27. That was a good year.
It was a good
the year I was born.
1927. Number 14, Capitol Park.
Yeah, Capitol Park. So Capitol Park is just known for its like view, lush gardens. It's a cool spot. Like it's a walkable, monuments. It's a walkable, like enjoyable, something to go check out for the history buffs. Because our joke is always when we think about vacations, like she wants to go on the tour, and I just want to sit on a beach looking at the ocean with a drink in my hand.
I want to go on to like museums.
She wants to go on like the 4-hour, bus tour, with like the bus from 1976.
All right. Well, I do enjoy the beach as well, but I want to explore the culture,
a little bit,
history.
Give me a 30-minute tour
that I'm going. I'm stepping.
I thought you were going to say land that I love. Get beside her and guide her.
Please stop. Don't say.
All right. Last but not least, rounding out our list of top actress. Can you edit that out, please?
No, we're live,
top
baby.
Attractions and things to do in Sacramento.
I like how he's leaning more and more on me as we progress.
Help me. What's a progress?
As we progress, now he's hearing things.
American River Bike Trail. So I thought it was 27, but I looked it up. It's 32 miles. Oh. So it travels the greater Sacramento area. So Sacramento, Folsom. And I remember my mom used to ride her bike, and that was like when she got her time, she would ride her bike, and she rode the whole bike trail one time. And when you're a kid, you don't think things are a big deal. And then when you're an adult and you realize how far that is, it's like, wow, it's almost like she did a triathlon or something. It's pretty amazing.
32 miles.
But yeah. So it's scenic, runs along the river, goes a long way. That's just a cool thing to go, even if you want to walk part of it, or if you're a rider. I don't know. I don't put on the full leotard and the whole get up. They're really serious, the bike riders. Not to offend anyone that's a bike rider, but like they go after it. Yeah,
I mean, it is a bike trail.
They go all in. It is a bike trail. Absolutely. I actually enjoy it. I'm like, wow. But it just goes to show like how long it is. It's a widely used trip. Widely used? It's very, very busy.
Popular.
Yes, very popular. I don't know what's going on.
It's fine. I'm shaking my feet.
I actually stopped having coffee. So there's that.
Yeah.
So I have non-coffee brain, and I didn't have my tea either. So moving on. Hey guys, We are here not just to help you buy and sell houses in the Sacramento area. We want to be here for you. So if you'd like to hear, maybe we're curious to hear from you. What do you want to know about when we go live each week about the Sacramento? It could be real estate. It can be fun things to do. It could be restaurants, real estate information. We want to hear from you. So reach out to us, DM us, send us a comment here. We'd love to hear more about what you'd like to hear about. But we are going to see you again next week, 1 p.m. every single Wednesday.
Mhm.
And I think that'll do it for this
That'll do.
episode.
That'll do.
Episode 32.
Episode 103.
All right, guys. See you next week.